How's it going, everyone? This is Mike here from Magnifier, and typically you see me talking about videos where I show off something I've video produced, or I'm writing about something that I've been producing. But today I'm just going to talk about Counterstrike Global Offensive, which is something that I like to do in my free time. It's a very good competitive online FPS shooter that I've also made a fan film for, so you totally should check that out. But anyway, I'm here to talk about a stuttering and lag issue that some people experience. I experience all the time, and I end up finding out what causes that, and I'm going to show you what the problem. So it seems that Counterstrike does seem to play nice every time you go and update your drivers. So every time you go to, in my case, NVIDIA, and update your drivers, and I have a Quattro card, so I update and get Quattro drivers. But anyway, every time you get new drivers, Counterstrike does seem to play nice with it, and you start having these lagging issues, like really bad, and everyone complains the same way. Oh, everything was fine before, but then I did something, and then it, next thing you know, I have lag. And actually, this came up while I was playing with somebody in game. They were having the same issue, and I told them, hey, try this. So I told them to go to their Counterstrike folder. In my case, it's in program files x86, and then you go to steam apps, common, Counterstrike Global Offensive, CSGO. Then you go into the config folder, so the CFG folder, and then you need to go and delete the video, text, and video.txt files. You delete those. I'm not going to delete mine, but make sure you delete it. And then you go into your Steam video library, find Counterstrike Global Offensive, right click, go to properties, then go to local files, then click on verify integrity of game cache. Now I have already done it, and every time you click on it, it'll go and check and make sure you have all your files there, and it'll act like you're reinstalling the game for the first time. And once it's done, it will reacquire the video.txt file. And then when you launch the game for the first time, it'll create a video text file. Now, let me go into game here. Okay. Now I'm in game. And what usually happens, and what told me that there was an issue with the video settings, is that when I loaded the game after I installed the drivers, everything would be set to low. So it would look like this. And I go, wait a sec, that doesn't seem right. Because you clearly saw my settings before. I was at high, 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 very high. I left this enabled. You should always leave that enabled if you have at least a quad core. I like to have this at 4x, and I like to keep this at trilinear. I like my game looking a little bit more sharp. That's how my settings usually are, and I get over 200 frames per second in-game, with drops barely going, under like 180. And yeah, it was horrible. So that's what told me that there was something wrong with the game. But anyway, once you reinstall your drivers, make sure you go into the video settings and set your stuff back to this once you've fixed it. And then you should be able to go play competitively, and everything should look good. So I hope you learned something from this video, and if you have any questions or comments, just leave it in the comment section below. Happy fragging.